veterinarian. So in my relationship, I normally take care of 100% of the animal's needs when it comes to like their health and their veterinary care and all that good stuff. But the other month I was still in veterinary school, so I wasn't working for a veterinarian or a clinic yet, and our animals needed update on their vaccines and I didn't want to put it off. So anyway, I couldn't make it to the vet visit, but my fiance was like, well, I'll take them. So he took the animals to the vet visit, but he said something really funny when he came home. He looks at me and he goes, oh my God, Alicia, the doctor was so weird. And I was like, oh my God, spill the tea, like what? And he goes, she walks in the room, says, I'm Dr. So-and-so, and then immediately sits on the floor and starts talking to the animals. And in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm still waiting for like the weird part, like go on. And he's like, she sat on the floor. She's a doctor and she sat on the floor. And I was like, well, yeah, but like she's a veterinarian, so of course she's gonna sit on the floor, like she's gonna be on eye level with the animals. And he was like, well, I just don't know, maybe like it was just like she was quirky, maybe she was weird. And I was like, I don't think that she was weird. I actually think in vet med, almost every vet that I know, and me personally, I always sit on the floor. I think it's actually more inviting, more welcoming. And he was like, yeah, but like she like didn't even really talk to me much, she was talking to the animals. And I was like, I personally love that. Like I always go and introduce myself to the human, but I also introduce myself to the animals and I'm talking to them and I'm oohing and awing over them. And like, yeah, I get that the clients, the owners are paying for the vet visit and like, yeah, like they're also our clients, but our patients are the animals. So like, of course I'm gonna be on the ground on their level. Of course I'm gonna try to make them feel comfortable. Of course I'm gonna talk to them. I got into this profession because I love animals, not because I love humans. And so I just thought it was so funny for someone who doesn't have any like veterinary experience that he thought this was such an odd behavior. And I'm dying to know, like, do you guys think it's odd if your veterinarian sits on the ground, or is that something that like you actually like? Because I do it every time I go in a room, and so I'm kind of hoping that you guys like it. But maybe I'm in the minority here. Maybe I thought it was normal and it's actually not.